Hey everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about a couple different themes I've been following and how over time I've seen them become interrelated. It started out with this ghost theme. At work, we listened to the XM radio and we were listening to a station one night, and the next night after that, my cousin and I were at the bar, we were talking, and we talked about how neither one of us liked that station we listened to, but he said that he liked that they played the new song by a band called Ghost, which apparently he's a fan of theirs. But then that Monday, we were back at work and we listened to the station 60s on 6, and they played the song Unchained Melody, which always makes me think of the movie Ghost. And the guy I work with, the only other person I worked with back there, he says, "This is from that movie Ghost." So I kind of started thinking maybe there's a pattern there. And I told Dan about this, and he looked into it a little bit more. But yeah, he noticed, it stars Demi Moore in the movie, which is kind of funny because her name's Moore and my last name is Moores. Patrick Swayze plays, his character's name is Sam, same as my name. And the movie also came out in 1990, which was the year I was born. And the next weird thing I had happen was it was on Saturday night, and I was at the bar, and a friend of mine came in, and he was wearing these goofy pants. They were black and white striped, which it made me think of Beetlejuice. So when he came down and sat next to me, I said, "Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice," like from the movie. And later he got up and went to the bathroom, and when he came back, he said somebody else said that to him too. But last night at work, we were listening to the radio, and I couldn't really hear what the DJ on the radio was talking about over all the welders at work. But I did catch him say, "Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice." So it made me think I need to look something up and see this. I used to watch that movie when I was a kid all the time, but I haven't seen it since. But I looked up, the premise of the movie. Here, I'm going to pull it up on Google. So the premise of the movie is this young couple, they die in a car accident, and they come back as ghosts, and they're haunting their old house because they can't leave. But new people move in, and they can't stand them. So they end up attracting Beetlejuice, who ends up being a dangerous spirit to the people living in the house. So just think about that in regards to the ghost theme I was following. This Beetlejuice theme comes up, and the movie's about ghosts, really. And so this other thing I noticed too is I have a calendar hanging in my kitchen, and I have all my family members' birthdays written on it. And the only birthday that comes up this month is my cousin's son, whose name is Keaton, just like how Michael Keaton plays Beetlejuice. And another interesting thing is Keaton will be 10 years old this month, on the 19th. And I had just documented in my blog not too long ago about the radio at work. We were listening to 60s on 6, and the song Wipeout came on, which made me think of my uncle because it was his favorite song. And the very next song that came on was Under the Boardwalk, which always made me think of my uncle because he used to sing that song in the band that he was in. So when I got home and I looked up my uncle's funeral notice, I noticed that night it was 10 days after the 10-year anniversary of him dying. So that was kind of odd too that the 10 comes up again. Keaton's going to be 10 years old. We just had the 10-year anniversary of my uncle's death, which I noticed 10 days afterwards. But we'll bring up the calculator here and do some numbers. Think about Beetlejuice is 97, and you have Demi Moore, which is also 97. And then Under the Boardwalk is also 97, the song that made me think of my uncle. So we also have Ghost, which is 21 and 66, and Keaton, which is also 21 and 66. And then, I have Uncle Jeff. This is obviously my uncle, is 37, and his favorite song was Wipeout, which is also 37. But you also have my name. It's also 37. And I know I haven't put out a new video in quite a while, and I really thought it was just kind of being lazy and not doing it. I was still always follow themes, and I'm always trying to learn and research more, but I just thought I was being lazy, not doing videos or anything. But after this, I kind of think, there is a reason why I hadn't for a while, because I was supposed to follow this theme a little bit longer. Because now I otherwise I would have made just, probably about 3 short videos on that, and may not have noticed the connection had I done that. So it seems like there's a reason I waited, but I don't know, it was just interesting to me, all these things just keep tying together. But I don't know, I definitely need to watch the movie Ghost. I've never watched it before, it never really interested me, and I've actually been thinking about watching Beetlejuice again, and it's been so long since I've seen that movie. And I know the sequel just came out, or I don't know if it came out yet or if it's going to, but I need to look into that too. But anyways, peace.